هلا والله شباب، يعطيكم العافيه. معكم عبد العزيز ورجعت لكم بالحلقه الثانيه من لعبه نوري. ولا تقول نبدا تضغطوا زر السبسكرايب، وشكرا على دعمكم بالحلقه الماضيه. الله يعطيكم العافيه، انا صراحه متاخر. دعمكم بالحلقه الماضيه كان جدا جميل، فمن كل قلبي شكرا. تفضلوا دعمكم وخلونا نكمل. بسم الله. اوكي يا جماعه الخير، خلونا نكمل. احنا بالحلقه الماضيه قضيه السياره المسروقه. سياره يا جماعه الخير تابعه للقنصله أرجنتينية. واحد اسمه دولغاتو سرقها، وهذه زوجته كنا نحقق معاها. الحلقة الماضية نقول لها فين دولغاتو، عارفين كيف. ما كانت راضية تعترف، بس لكن عارفين كيف حشكتها. أنا قلت لها العلم ذا طيب كان محطوط على السيارة، كيف جاي هنا. شوي اعترفت، قالت إنه هو ما يرجع لبيته. في كيف يعني تقريبا خلصنا منها، خلصنا من الكلام معاها. دحين لا افتكر ان نهاية الحلقة الماضية يا جماعة الخير ما وقفت. كان الخوي المحقق ده اللي معايا يقول لي انه لسه فتش في البيت. في البيت في كم شيء، ما ادري والله. خلينا نفتش في البيت. انا صراحه احس انه خلصت يعني كل شيء شفته، بس والله ما ادري ممكن في شيء مفوت وانا. فخلونا دحين نطلع على برا يا جماعه الخير. حددت الادله كذا، قلت show me all the clues. ففي شيء هنا، شايف مخزن هنا. اشوف ايش فيه هنا. اوكي، اوه هذه اللوحات المسروقه يا جماعه الخير. السيارة يا جماعة الخير المسروقة كان اللوحات حقتها كمان يعني احنا لقينا السيارة مسروقة، بس لكن اللوحات اللوحات ما لقيناها. فهذه هي، اتوقع هذه هي. أو ممكن واحدة من اللوحات دي.
Diplomatic license plates.
اوكي كلها لوحتين اقدر امسكها. خلينا نشوف ايش فيه كمان. ها يسر الكفرات كمان مسروقة يا جماعة الخير.
Valdez gets his wheel back.
خلينا نشوف ايش عندنا كمان هنا.
Junk.
يعني يقول انه هذه ما لها داعي. ايش عندنا هنا كمان.
Don't think this is anything.
لا خلاص، ما اعتقد انه في شيء مهم هنا. يعني شفنا كل شيء. فالحين كل على نرجع ونقول لها الاشياء دي اللي سرقها زوجك. كيف كذا، عارف كيف. فمدري ممكن تعترف لنا بشكل اكبر.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
يا كذابة، صدقوني بين عليها كذابة. شوف كيف. فراح نقول لها لاي.
You're lying, Anna. I think you're a willing accomplice in these robberies.
What proof do you have that I stole the cars?
العجلات واللوحة كمان، كل ذا بروف يعني دليل.
You come into my house to insult and bully me? I have known many policia like you.
خلونا نقول لها ما كان وجود جابرييل، ذا اللي من الحلقة الماضية بحث عنه.
Gabriel wasn't at work. Where can we find him?
He said he would never go back. Gabriel is out driving around in his car.
والله اتوقع هي صادقة، بس لكن فين الدرايف اراوند يعني فين قاعد يسوق يعني. ما حددت المكان بالضبط. فراح اقول لها انك لا داوت افضل ان نشك.
If you don't tell me where he is right now, Anna, I'll put an APB out on him and ask them to shoot on sight.
Please, please don't kill him. I can't tell you anymore.
As soon as we corner Gabriel, we'll be back for you, Anna. You had your chance to cooperate. Let's get out of here, Phelps. Don't worry, I've got an idea.
اوكي عنده فكرة. واخذها ميراث تقول لنا فينه. فخلاص خلونا الحين نطلع من هنا. والله زي ما اقول لكم جابرييل ذا دريو من الحلقة الماضية نبحث عنه. ما ادري فينه يا جماعة الخير.
Never understood it. The more rotten the boyfriend, the more loyal the girl will be. She's going to warn him, Phelps. We need to follow her.
يا عيني عليك. اوكي نتبعها يا جماعة الخير وهي تدلنا على جابرييل.
Now get back in close.
بس ايش لازم انتبه ما قرب بزيادة. اوكي شايفين هذيك اللي سيارتها زرقاء اظن. انتبه. فصراحة والله يا جماعة الخير حابب اشكركم على دعمكم بالحلقة الماضية، يعني شكرا لكم. يعني صراحة انا عارف انه اللعبة قديمة او مختلفة كمان بعض الشيء عن الالعاب اللي العبها دائما، صدقوني يعني لعبة حلوة صراحة. انا زي ما اقول لكم صراحة ان اللعبة من زمان كان عالي عليها وكنت انتظر الفرصة المناسبة اللي العبها. الفترة دي زي ما انتم شايفين ما في العاب جديدة فقلت خليني العبها. واللعبة كمان يعني ما شاء الله طويلة، فبإذن الله راح العبها كاملة. روكستار اصلا معروفين عن العابها ما شاء الله دائما تكون طويلة وحلوة. هي اللي بالسيارة الذهبية دي، معلش لخبطت انا، كان عبالي انها بسيارة لونها ازرق كانت قدامي. فهي راح تدلنا عليه ان شاء الله، راح نمسكه. يعني هو واضح هو اللي سرق السيارة. كيف كذا شبه اللعبة قلبت سباق.
Quick, they're getting away. Phelps 1247 requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
الحقوه. خرب بيته سيارته سريعة. اي انتبه. الله ياخذكم. ايش والله سيارتي بطيئة. الغبي ذا اللي قدامي. حلو حلو خلاص هذا هو قدامنا. والله مجرم مجرم ذا.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
اوكي وراه.
Lay into his wheel R2. Come on.
صدقوني قاعد احاول جماعة اتاخر ان شاء الله راح اوقفه.
Come on, you're getting creamed by a kid in a red Ford.
اخذ سيارته اسرع. انتبه يا الله.
God damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
اوكي ان شاء الله الحين نوقفه. كافو وقفنا بالله يقول وقفنا. الحمد لله. والله مجرم مجرم ذا. اي كيف هو قدامك انا احترم.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricón. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I should burn his fucking car.
يا لطيف مجرم مجرم ذا. لا ما هم واحد.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
اوكي يا جماعة الخير، كيست كلوز، يعني خلاص قفلنا القضية دي. أطول قضية الصراحة يعني لعبتها. فكيف ختمت على حلقتين.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
اسم الفصل ده يا جماعة الخير زواج صار بالجنة.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Mouthpiece store strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
الساتر صدم وهرب. تحقق في مقهى. عندي إحساس صراحة إنه الجريمة دي في القضية دي قصدي يعني ما راح تكون سهلة.
He was in the bathtub and they'd taken one of his fingers.
They weren't even his
When is
print.
America gonna
And he
understand?
still confessed.
It's not about
I don't want to be rude, but I ain't got
اللعبة دي يا جماعة الخير ترى على أساس إنه فترة الأربعينات على ما أعتقد 1900 وكل شيء بالأربعينات مرة زمان.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
قاعدين نتكلم يا جماعة الخير عن القضية الماضية اللي كنا فيها. البنت عارفين البنت اللي كنا نحقق معاها. راح تنسجن. ليش بيجيت من هنا؟ ما عليكم خلاص نوقف هنا. راح يسجنوها فترة. فما ادري صراحة يعني قاعد يقول كمان اللي قاعد نلعب فيه انه راح يكلم الشرطة انه يعني يخففوا عليها شيء زي كذا. والله ما ادري هي ما كانت راضية صراحة انها تقول لنا فين مكانه فتستاهل صراحة.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male, name of Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now we're gonna take a look around.
اوكي خلينا كيف جماعة خلينا نلوك اراوند كذا نشوف ايش فيه.
You should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
خلينا نشوف البادي كيف الجثة دي.
Landed on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
وانه مات من الصدمة. خلينا نشوف ايش فيه كمان. بس شوف دم هنا ها. ما اعتقد طلق عليه. بان كان عليه دين اتوقع شيء زي كذا. ومعلش هذا التأمين الطبي. وهو نفسه خلاص شفناه. اعتقد خلاص شفنا كل شيء معه. خشوا بس هنا لا لسه فيه هنا. هذه المحفظة حقته خلينا نشوف.
We can notify next of kin.
عمره 36. كيف طوله 170 مكتوب. اوكي خلينا نشوف كمان بعض المعلومات. ما في شيء هنا يا جماعة الخير. خلاص اعتقد شفت كل شيء. ايوه هنا شفت وهنا شفت وهنا شفت. هنا ما شفت. خلينا نشوف.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
زي ما شفت يا جماعة الخير يقولوا انه كان سكران قبل ما يموت.
Careful where you step in, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
كيف كذا باين احد سحبه ممكن. خلينا نشوف كمان الدليل اللي هنا. وواضح الحرمة اللي هناك راح نسألها كمان. بس بالبداية ايش خلينا نشوف مسرح الجريمة بعد نروح نسألها.
Car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
والله لازم نمسك ذا اللي صدم الرجال. وشرط كمان يخرب بيته.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
اها ضغط فرامل يعني ممكن مو متعمد.
He's all yours, detective.
ونسألها الحين. هذا عاد هي اللي عندها العلم.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
طيب واضح انها صادقة.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
حلو حلو، قاتلوا على السيارة. بس لو تقول لنا رقم اللوحة، بس والله ما اعتقد مداها. اتوقع انها صادقة.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
حلو حلو، يعني قربت لنا الفكرة.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
واضح انها تقول الحقيقة.
Go on.
Then a third person. Another man got involved.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
نشوف ذا كمان الشاب يا جماعة الخير.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So you didn't see what happened?
By the time I got out there, it was all over.
صراحة بان عليه صادق.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
باين اللي مات كان زبون هنا. كان شيء طبيعي عشان انه واضح انه كان يشرب يعني كثير. فالشخص ذا يعني باين انه يقول الحقيقة. فخلونا نحط تروث.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
المشاجرة شكلها كانت ما بين الرجال اللي ماتوا وزوجته يا جماعة الخير.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
What was it about?
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those 2 off.
Stalling just makes us more inquisitive, Lynch. We'll get to the bottom of this, with or without you. That guy has a serious attitude problem. You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective.
قاعد تحاول تطلع لنا اللوحة.
Make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton.
حلو حلو.
738 West Temple Street.
Thanks, man.
كفو. جبناه يا جماعة الخير.
Got a break on this one.
فخلوا نروح له دحين يا جماعة الخير. يعني اتوقع ما راح نلاقيه، راح نلاقي السيارة بس ما راح نلاقيه. والله ما ادري احط لي اكثر من مكان. بليه بس ثواني معلش خلينا نشوف الخريطة. انا اعتقد لازم نروح للاثنين اللي هو باتسون، مكان اقامة باتسون، مكان اقامة شلتون. خلينا نروح باتسون بما انه اقرب.
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work.
You don't think...
Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
اوكي وصلنا للعنوان.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
اوكي خلونا ندخل نحقق معاها.
We wanted to give you the facts about the accident, ma'am.
I appreciate that, but I think I know most of them already, Detective. He was hit by a car, now he's dead. What more is there to tell?
Pardon me, but you don't appear to be too upset about it.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick together this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here, and
Beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
يا كذابة. كنا نقول لها لاي.
You're lying, Lorna. You pushed him in front of the car.
If you think you can prove that, I suggest you arrest me now.
اوه الشجار يا جماعة الخير. وانت ضربتي معاه طيب. فباين انها ممكن كانت تبغى يموت.
I would have loved to push him under a car many a time, but not this time.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
We're gonna need more than that.
Like I said, Lester was a great guy when he was winning. A really sunny, bright guy. Trouble was, he hardly ever won. And when he lost, he was an evil son of a bitch.
We're leaving, Lorna, but this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you. Come on, Phelps. Let's make ourselves scarce.
خلاص احنا نطلع من هنا.
I'm out of here, Lorna. I got a business to run.
You think Mal is done with the autopsy? Better call it in and check, Phelps. Between the driver and the widow, I say we start dealing with the facts.
اوكي. خلونا نشوف خلونا نسوي الاتصال على السريع.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one, Detective, from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks.
خل بس اشوف بالخريطة يا جماعة الخير جانا شيء جديد. يعني هو في مكان كمان لازم نروح له اللي هو شيلتون. ايوه مكان اقامة شيلتون، بس لكن كمان المشرحة الفكرة في المركزية لازم نروح لها. خلونا نروح مكان اقامة شيلتون بعدين نروح المشرحة.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
هذا المجرم يا جماعة
Doesn't
الخير.
look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
هي قلت لكم هذا المجرم. هاي لك السواقة باللعبة دي صعبة صراحة، ان شاء الله نمسكه. لا على بال حمود راح يتحطم. اوكي وراه. والله ذاك الاول ما ادري كيف وقفته.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
احنا شكرا لكم اياه. تبع
Wonder he killed someone driving like this.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
يا سلام على كحشكو. على باله بياخذ يمين. لطيف سيارتنا بطيئة. لطيف شوف الدخل يا مجرم.
He's heading into the station. Go on, get after him.
الحق.
Hold it right there, Shelton.
ان شاء الله ما يشرد. الحمد لله ما مات.
How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
اوكي يا اخوان دحين باقي لنا اللي هي المشرحة المركزية. خلونا نروح دحين.
Booze hounds are a liability on the road.
Follow the oil comes from olives. Where does baby oil come from?
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him.
اوه
puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax.
مات قبل ما تصدم السيارة.
You're kidding me. Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife, length of a bayonet.
So the hit and run was a cover-up?
I'd say he was stabbed twice at very close quarters. Both wounds thrusting upwards and then pushed in front of the car.
Easy, Tiger.
Clever, really. I almost missed it. But the trajectory of the wounds was all wrong if he was impaled by the hood ornament. Find the knife, detectives.
Yes, sir.
It all comes back to the crime.
اوكي قال لي find the knife. السكينة لازم نلاقيها. بس شفتوا كيف والله ابدا ما توقعت انه هذا اللي صار. واحد طعن ويا جماعة الخير ورمى على السيارة. انا اتوقع زوجته اللي سوت الشي ده. اتوقع زوجته عشان هي اللي كانت قريبة منه. طيب يا جماعة الخير انا دحين عند مسرح الجريمة عشان نبغى اللي هي السكينة طعن فيها الراجل ذاك.
Lester could be a heel,
We just wanted
but
to check the crime scene over one
that's
more
a lousy
time,
way
Mr.
for
Sabo,
anyone to go out.
If that's all right.
Can you be quick about it? Cops are bad for business.
Really? We'll tiptoe, Sabo. You won't even notice us.
كون نسأله كم سؤال ده اللي ما استبعد والله. اوكي لازم نفتش. بالله بس ثواني في حركة يعني يورينا الكلوز كلها فيسهل علي. show all clues. اوكي دليل واحد بس فيه. برا كمان. شو معقولة هنا؟ والله اختصر لي كل شيء. صدقني كنت راح اطول يعني حتى مو بالمحل. مسكنا الدليل يا جماعة الخير. خلينا نشوف دحين ايش راح يقول. لقينا السكينة يا حبيبي. فنشوف ايش راح يقول.
You're under arrest for the murder of Lester Patterson.
Not gonna happen, fellas.
يا ساتر استر.
Go. I'll bring the car around and head him off.
طلع هو المجرم.
Too late, Sabo.
اوكي طلع من هنا. ما عليك بخوينا راح يجي ويحشكه. والله ما راح يوقف لو سويت كذا. حيوقف يا رب يوقف. حلو. الحمد لله. والله ما كنت اتوقع انه راح يوقف بس وقف الحمد لله.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
صراحة قضية يعني بدعنا فيها وحليناها وكيس كلوزد خلاص. مرة شي حلو.